Greetings, everybody. Sean here. Let's get this started. Now, apparently, Daryl Morey, general manager of the Houston Rockets, I believe, from what I saw, tweeted out in support of the Hong Kong protesters. Now, apparently, this upset a few people. One of these people upset happens to be LeBron James, and LeBron James is speaking out on the matter. And I want to address some of the points that LeBron James, or some of the things that LeBron James said. So, let's just get into this.
We all talk about this freedom of speech. Yes, we all do have freedom of speech, but at times there are ramifications for the negative that can happen when you're not thinking about others. You only think about yourself. So I don't believe.
That's very interesting because Daryl Morey tweeted out support for the Hong Kong protesters. That would be an indication that he is actually thinking about others and not thinking about himself. So I think what LeBron James really needs to say, or really means to say here, is that Daryl Morey wasn't thinking about the individuals who benefit financially from having business associations with China. I think that's really what he wanted to say there. Because to sit there and act like Daryl Morey is just thinking about himself is just absolutely preposterous when he's tweeting out support for people who are obviously fighting for their rights. So, yeah, you really need to rephrase that and just basically say he's not thinking about the people who gain to make money from China.
I don't want to get into a word or sentence feud with Daryl.
He doesn't want to get into a word or sentence feud with Daryl because he knows at the end of the day, he would lose it. He would lose.
Daryl Morey, but I believe he wasn't educated on the situation at hand. And
see, that's the big thing I wanted to talk about too, because that's something that I kind of overlooked. Because I think it's a lot of people overlook this because he's sitting there saying he's not educated on the situation at hand. A lot of people sit there and they go, "Oh, so are you educated on the protest over in Hong Kong?" But I don't think that's what LeBron James was alluding to. I think LeBron James was alluding to that he wasn't educated in the financial business dealings that were going on. The financial business dealings that could possibly be put in jeopardy. I'd seriously doubt that they would be put in jeopardy. I mean, if you're talking absorbent amount of money, I seriously doubt one guy tweeting a tweet in support of Hong Kong is going to cause China and the business dealings between whoever in China to fall apart. But anyway, I think that that's what he's alluding to. He's not alluding to the guy doesn't know what's happening in Hong Kong. The guy doesn't know the truth about the protests in Hong Kong. He's alluding to the guy doesn't know. The guy was not aware of certain financial business dealings that were going on.
And he spoke, and so many people could have been harmed, not only financially but physically, emotionally, spiritually. So just be careful what we tweet and we.
And that's very telling right there too, because that just supports the other stuff I was talking about. That supports what a lot of people on social media are referencing, and that's LeBron James is letting money dictate how he responds to the tweets that the guy sent out. Because the first thing he said was, it could hurt people financially, and then he goes not only financially, but it could hurt people physically, spiritually, and mentally. How is it hurting people physically? How is him? Okay, here's the deal. How is him tweeting out a tweet going to hurt people physically, especially in support of the protests in Hong Kong? How is that hurting people physically? If your financial deals get cut, how is that going to hurt people physically? Unless you're dealing with shady people, unless you made some shady deals and made promises that are, or what's the word I'm looking for? Or reliant upon these deals in China. Unless are you dealing with shady people? Are you dealing with mobsters? Is somebody going to come after you because you were somebody going to come after somebody because they were expecting, they were relying on this deal with China to come through so that they could take and handle this other side deal that they got with some shady characters? How is it going to hurt people physically? No, your first thing you said was financially. So you were thinking about the financial aspects of it, and then you caught yourself. You caught yourself, and then you realize, oh my God, it's like, oh, I gotta add more than just financially because people think I'm just only in it for the money, which is like what you are in it for. You're out here, you're speaking against this guy because you're in it for the money. And I want to bring up something else too, and let me see if I can get back to it. Go back. Okay, back. Right there. Right there. I may have to cut some of this shit out. Tweets and replies. Tweets and replies right here. Here we go. LeBron James sent out this tweet. My team and this league just went through a difficult week. I think people need to understand what a tweet or statement can do to others. I believe nobody stopped and considered what would happen. Could have waited a week to send it. So basically is he saying that Daryl Morey could have waited a week to send that tweet? Is this what he's talking about? Maybe he's talking about something else in this regard. I don't know. But I'm just going to say that the two are still connected because that's everybody responding is pretty much responding about the Daryl Morey tweet. But yeah, he just said it could have waited a week. It could have waited a week. So, why does it need to wait a week? What's happening? What was happening now? Is that when the deal would have been finalized? Is that when the contracts would have been signed? Is that when everything would have went through and there would have been no backing out of it? Is that why you wanted to wait a week? Because doing it now jeopardizes financial gain that you get? But anyway, here's my reply to this guy. Think of what a tweet can do for others as well. Let me get this out of the way. It can garner more support for those who need it more than already wealthy people want more money. And that's basically what it is, LeBron James. You are just thinking about money. You have money. You are wealthy. You are a millionaire. You don't need more money. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get more money. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to obtain more money. But the fact of the matter is, for you to sit here and go after this guy who is showing support for people who a lot of people feel need to support because of money, just shows your character. It's a good hard look at your character. Now, maybe there's a big picture. Maybe there's a bigger picture that we don't see. Maybe it's one of those you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs bigger picture. Maybe there was some sort of financial deal in play with China that the one tweet that the one guy sent out is going to possibly jeopardize and ruin for everybody. Maybe after that deal went through, maybe you had stuff set up to where you had things that will go out and help underprivileged children and disabled people and charities this and, help with poverty and all this other stuff that will really change the lives of millions of people. Maybe. I doubt it. You were just thinking about yourself, LeBron. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. That's all I have to say on the matter. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. And until next time, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. But anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.